Good morning. My name is Jim Lohan, Operations Officer here at the Florida State Watch Office, and this is the Florida State Watch Office Daily Situation Report for Thursday, February 12, 2009.
The State Emergency Operations Center is currently at a Level 3 or monitoring activation status. The State Watch Office is monitoring the following in Florida. Nuclear power plant reactors at Turkey Point, Port St. Lucie, Crystal River, and Farley are all at 100% capacity. No major power outages have been reported. All airports are open and at normal operation. All seaports are open and functioning normally. All major highways in the state are open and any lane closures should be open by noon today. No public health advisories have been issued for the state. There have been no confirmed or suspected attacks on major computer networks. No known border security or migrant issues have been reported in the past 24 hours. And now, the weather brief.
A frontal boundary that brought showers to the Panhandle on Wednesday will weaken today and stall over the peninsula. Isolated showers along this front in north-central Florida this morning will dissipate by the afternoon. A dry air mass will filter into North Florida behind this boundary this afternoon as high pressure briefly builds across the southeastern United States. Forecast long durations of critically low relative humidity values this afternoon have prompted red flag warnings for a majority of North Florida. High temperatures will remain seasonably warm in North Florida under mostly sunny skies, with inland locations reaching into the 70s today and immediate coastal locations remaining in the upper 60s. Patchy dense fog along and south of the frontal boundary will dissipate by mid-morning for interior sections of the peninsula. However, sea fog may linger into the afternoon hours along portions of the west central and southwest coast. High temperatures will generally range from the upper 70s to the lower 80s in the peninsula this afternoon. A lingering southerly swell will keep a moderate risk of rip currents in place along the Panhandle and Big Bend beaches today. Patchy dense fog is possible across the peninsula tonight as moisture levels remain high and sea fog potentially moves onshore along the west and southwest coasts. Lows tonight will fall into the upper 40s and lower 50s in North Florida, with 50s expected in north central Florida and 60s elsewhere. Clouds will increase after midnight tonight in the Panhandle as a developing storm system in the Plain States begins to spread moisture from the Gulf of Mexico northward along the frontal boundary that moved through the region on Wednesday. A few strong thunderstorms will be possible in the Panhandle on Friday afternoon, along with steady rains as this boundary returns northward in the form of a warm front. As of Wednesday, the statewide Keach-Byram Drought Index mean was 515 on a scale of 0 to 800. County KBDI averages in the Panhandle are generally below 300, while most counties in South Florida have KBDI averages near or above 600. KBDI averages will continue to slowly increase in South Florida through the weekend, as substantial rainfall generally remains confined to areas north of the I-4 corridor. KBDI values should decrease along the I-10 corridor during the weekend. The average elevation of Lake Okeechobee is 13.17 feet, which is about 1.5 feet below normal for mid-February. In space weather, solar activity is expected to be very low for the next 2 days, and the geomagnetic field is expected to be quiet. That's all for weather.
The Florida Division of Emergency Management would like to remind Floridians to practice fire safety today. With developing drought conditions in the Florida Peninsula and favorable atmospheric conditions for the spread of wildfires statewide, residents should properly extinguish all open flames, including cigarettes and campfires. Follow local regulations for the burning or disposal of yard waste and other materials. Keep gutters, eaves, and yards clear of debris, sticks, pine needles, and leaves. Indoor fire safety with space heaters is also important during the cold weather season. For fire safety tips, visit www.firewise.org.
That's all we have for today. This has been the Florida State Watch Office Daily Situation Report for Thursday, February 12, 2009. Have a safe day.